Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome to the break. There's my cat's tail. Um, he might be in the background of this video. I hope he's not, but he's been hanging around me a whole lot lately, so sometimes he likes to make an appearance in my breaks. Alright, anyways, this is the break. This is a mixer break. We got a Prism Blaster. It's a sort of a sad day because this is my last Prism Blaster. And then got Prism Hangers, Contenders Blasters, Chronicles Blaster, and a Playbook Mega. As far as this goes, this is my last format of this break, and what I mean by that is this is the last time. I've done this break about 7 times. This is the last time I'm going to do this break because this is my last Prism Blaster. I know that I could go out and get some more Prism Blasters, but I just work with what I get in store. I don't go out and buy anything that I don't get my hands on in the store just because I'm buying it sealed, obviously, myself. So making sure that I'm providing the best quality of cards that I possibly can. Never know these days. Anyway, so I know that probably not too many people are faking Prism Blaster, but you never know. Anyways, so this is for this break. The next format, though, that I have, it's pretty close to this. I think I have 4 Prism Blasters instead of 3, and then I threw in a Playbook, or not, blaster, 4 Prism Hangers instead of 3, and then I threw up a Playbook Hanger, too. So it's basically the same. I threw up an extra hanger of Prism and added an additional one of Playbook. So this is the last format, like what I said. I'm actually sort of running low on all this stuff. I only have 3 more megas after this of Playbook, so I'm running low. My goal is to actually get out of breaking, but I keep buying more product. I used to do a lot more buying than breaking, but now I'm sort of doing more breaking than buying. I don't really know. Today I just spent $1,300 worth of product. So, anyways, the goal, though, is obviously to eliminate it all. And most of my stuff, though, is 2021 stuff. I decided to stock up on that because that class is pretty good. Also, just noticing there's a lot less of that product than there is of this 2022 stuff. I mean, I probably saw, I'm not even joking, 500 Prism Blasters of this year, and I only saw 50 of last year, and I bought every single one that I could get. So, anyways, first things first that I will do is show the team names. All right, so here are the team names. A lot of you are actually new with me, so welcome. I cover, so here's the team names. I cover why I do this because it's written in the description of my break in case you're reading it and confused what it means. So I add up what all the teams sell for, make sure that I'm not losing any money. So 365, you could take 13% out of that. That's about like 300-ish, because 13%. eBay has to get paid, it's a little ridiculous. But anyways, add up what I pay for. So here is about $250 worth of product. After tax, it's about $250. Plus, all my supplies are brand new, all right? I know that they're not in, these ones are just loose, but I promise you, they're all brand new. So, brand new supplies, brand new sleeves. So I average about $30, $40 worth of supplies. That's card supplies, shipping supplies, all in this bin. Just a whole bunch of supplies. So I spend hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars a day on product, the cards alone, and supplies. So I just make sure that I'm not losing any money. And as you can see here, I'm not. So, if this was like less than $250 after eBay takes all their fees, then I would probably cancel the break. I've only had to do it twice. Each time I would have lost $100. That's the only rule, though, is that I don't lose any money. So I've done many, many, many breaks where I've broken even. I haven't made anything. And honestly, there's been probably some breaks where I probably lost a few dollars, maybe 10, 20. And I was just too lazy to cancel the break because it was so close to breaking even. So that's just my number one rule, though, is that I break even. Just because if I was losing money, if I spent $1,300, if I was losing $1,300 or even $500 off the product, then I would be shooting myself in the foot here, going bankrupt. So I try to make at least $50 each break, and I think it's well deserved because obviously I'm going to do a whole lot of shipping, sorting of the cards. It takes a lot of work, so that's one of the reasons why I don't lose any money. Is it just takes a lot of work. So I try to aim for about $50 each break, which is more than reasonable, and that's profit. And then also, yeah, like what I said, if I was doing breaks, losing money on each break, I'd be shooting myself in the foot, so I at least want to get what I put into the break. I do it mostly just for fun, though, but yeah, so all right, so those are the team names. Rules of the break are pretty straightforward. Whatever team is on the card is where the card will go to. If there's any multi-team cards, I will do a dice roller, and that is only if someone, if it's like two people who have two different teams are on the card. So if there's, obviously, you know what I mean. So if there's any panini points, I would do a random list generator. I will do that on random.org, and I will do the dice roller on random.org if I need to do a dice roller. If there's panini points, I do a random list generator. I already said that. I top load all hits, all numbered cards, all top rookies. I sleeve all rookies no matter what. All base cards will get shipped base, so all cards will ship. Just base cards will get shipped base. I will have your cards out relatively soon. I like to do it ASAP. Let's see, I'm trying to think what else. That's about it for rules of the break. I do have card stands, but I don't have them with me right now because I'm doing a lot of moving, so I don't want to dig through my boxes to get them. I like to do a little intro about me because a lot of you are new. I think mostly everyone is new except for one or two people. Just something that I like to do so that way you can sort of get to know me if you want, or just sort of take a break from cards or whatever. I don't know. Make those connections, whatever, however you want to think of it. I'm 24 years old, so I'm pretty young. I'm a PE and health teacher at a middle school by Madison, Wisconsin. So Madison is towards the bottom of the state of Wisconsin. I'm from Green Bay. I'm actually trying to move closer to Green Bay or in Green Bay. I actually had an interview with my old high school, so in Green Bay. So I am trying to move closer to Green Bay. I have a few other interviews around Green Bay. Trying to move back home. All right, so pretty lonely living here by myself. That's actually where I do most of my breaks during the summer is at my parents' house. So anyways, I'm from Green Bay, huge Packer fan. Like what I said, I'm a PE and health teacher, relatively new. I'm just finished up my first full year, although second year if you consider student teaching. But if there's any money I'm making in the short run for my breaks, it's greatly appreciated. It goes to help out with, I guess, every aspect of my life, because living by myself as a single man is pretty expensive. But in the short run, I like to say the short run of the money goes back into the hobby. So it goes back to buying more product, more card supplies, more product. Today I spent $1,300 on Select. I got 12 Select Megas and 22 Select Blasters, so I've got a full case of Select on my eBay if you want to go check that out. It ends in a week, so I'll be breaking that next Thursday. A full case of Select Blasters from Walmart, so that way I'm able to buy more product in the short run. And in the long run, if there's truly any money I'm making, I am a Packers season ticket holder. I'll find it real quick. 1 second. So I am a Packers season ticket holder. This is my favorite medallion ever. It's from last year. I think I got a packet this year, but they never sent it to me because, like what I said, I'm doing some moving around, so I think that they sent it to my old address. But I am a Packers season ticket holder, and if there's any money I'm making in the long run, it's going to help pay for this. So each year I'm spending $1,700 for 2 seats. So me doing breaks for the entire year probably pays for that. So $1,700 for 2 seats. That's for 6 games, 6 of the 8 home games. I have the green package, which gets 6 games. The other package, gold package, gets 2. But just to put them into my name, it costs $2,100 per seat. So as I said, I'm 24, probably the youngest Packers season ticket holder. Because A, they're super expensive, and B, the waiting list is forever. So when my grandpa offered to transfer them into my name, he actually offered to transfer all 4 of his into my name. I decided to just take 2. My aunt took the other 2. But it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so I decided to take it up. I paid $4,200 just to put them into my name. I do get that money back if I ever get rid of them, which I never will, so it's like money that I basically said, see ya. So never going to see that money again, so that's going to take me a lot of breaks to recoup, especially if I'm making $50 a break, which is pretty decent these days. That's going to take me a while to make that money back. So, anyways, I'll get started with the break. Enough talking. That's just a little bit about me. I like to share a little bit about me. Huge Packer fan. That's about all there is to know about me. I'm a PE and L teacher. Pretty young. And, yeah. I'll do the hangers first. All right, so, where's the trash? Oh, one second. I have to get the trash. All right, so I'll do the hangers first. I like to work my way up with product. So I'll do these hangers first, and then I'll do the blasters and end with that mega. And the last blaster I'll do is it's gonna be a sad one. It's gonna be the last Prism blaster. Like what I said, I grabbed every single 2021 Prism blaster I could get my hands on, and mega and hanger. And it was literally like 50, and I'm down to my last one. Just actually shocked that it lasted this long. Because I actually had like 30 megas, and those I just got rid of like 3 months ago, the last mega. I actually for a while sold those outright instead of broke them. Although I did do a few breaks with the megas. But as far as hangers go, I'm going to be short here soon. I think I've only got like 20 left. So even these hangers are running low for me. All right. So 1 second, let me make sure that I'm not... Oh, I need to approve someone into the group. There we go. All right. Let me pull up the video on my computer. Make sure that's running smoothly. All right, we are good to go. It is running smoothly. All right. Oh, hopefully I did not spoil that. I think I did. It's okay. I didn't see it. Hopefully you didn't. Hopefully you close your eyes. Jacoby Myers. Jordan Brooks. Devontae Parker. Deebo Samuel. A.J. Dillon. Larry Johnson. Thurman Thomas. Derek Carr. Jason Taylor. Brian Dawkins, Lamar Jackson, Zeke Elliott, Chaz Surratt, Kwity Paye. I top-load all rookie parallels because those are hits. Jalen Phillips, Brandon Ayuk. Ooh, I think I know who that is in the pack. Jonathan Abram, T. Higgins, Jalen Waddle, and Trevor Lawrence. Nice hanger. It's a very nice hanger. All right, let me top load these all real quick. Very nice hanger. Got some good cards in there. This Jalen Waddle, that's a nice red ice. That's a good one to get. We got 4 top-loaded cards in there. Usually I'm top-loading 2, no more than 3 out of a hanger. So that's a really nice hanger. All right, next hanger. Taysom Hill, Jarvis Landry, Brian Burns, Eric Metcalf, Kyle Juszczyk, Raheem Mostert, Sean Alexander, Mike Gesicki, and there's my cat in the background, like what I said. David Carr, Jamal Williams, Terrell Davis, Jimmy Graham, Kyle Pitts, Trey McKitty, rookie parallel there, and Davis Mills. Again, 2 rookie parallels back to back. Typically that doesn't happen. Marvin Jones Jr., Allen Robinson, Devin Bush. We got Jabril Cox and Zach Wilson. Gosh, 2 good hangers. I selected 2 good ones for you guys. Those that have just joined, you could rewind to the beginning if you want, or you could pick up right here. You haven't missed much. Obviously, this is the second hanger that I opened. And that's all I've done so far. It's just 2 prism hangers. But if you want to rewind live, you could do that. Or you could, if you care to see what you missed at the beginning, you can wait until this ends and it will be published here on my Facebook. So also, the nice thing about staying in this group is if I do have any leftover teams. This break, shockingly, I didn't have any leftover teams, but if I do, I typically sell them for cheap. So for these breaks, whenever I've had leftover teams, again, as long as I'm not losing any money, I sell them for like $4 a piece, which is dirt cheap. Fred Warner, Tony Boselli, Kyler Murray, Myles Gaskin, Tyler Lockett, Von Miller, Darnell Mooney, Chase Young, Akeem Hicks, Kirk Cousins, Deuce McAllister, Blake Martinez, Kellen Mond, nice, QB there, Emmitt Smith, whoo, Trevor Lawrence, oh my gosh, we got this like 3 breaks ago when I did the same exact break. Silver Trevor Lawrence, and when I looked it up, this card right here, $150 card, $150 card, at least 100. So nice hit there. Marvin Jones Jr., Mike Williams, Sam Hubbard, Demetric Felton, and Najee Harris. Dang, that Trevor, that's... I mean, I was shocked because when I first got this stuff, silver prisms, and I got quite a few Trevor Lawrence silver prisms when I first started this, or first started breaking 2021 prism. I probably got like 5 silver Trevor Lawrences. They're going for like 40, 30, but then they just went up. They went up so much. That's a beautiful card, though. Wow, that's really nice. Who is this? Who's got Jacksonville? Kyle Rowe. Kyle Rowe. Congratulations. So, like, it's at least a $100 card. Alright, I'll move on. Sorry, I'm just approving someone into the group, and I'm letting you admire this card. I actually want to look at it real quick. Is it a PSA 10? It looks like top to bottom. It might be like an 8 or a 9. Probably an 8. Still a nice card. I actually don't know what it would grade, because it looks like top to bottom, it's a little off-center top bottom. Side to side looks pretty decent. Actually, it might be a little off too there, but still very nice card. Still at least $100 card. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to do the Chronicles Blaster next here. These are always fun to open. Always get some good hits in here. Chronicles is just full of the good players, so that's my favorite thing about this. I don't see a case number there. Maybe it's on this one. And it is, yep, right there. Alrighty, I will shuffle these up real quick. We've been getting a lot of black prisms out of these, so we'll see if we get another one today. Spinning a ton of them, actually. Alright, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Mike Evans, James Robinson, Amon-Ra again, Trevor Lawrence again, and again, and Myles Garrett. Calvin Ridley, Darren Waller, Baker Mayfield, Justin Fields. I haven't gotten any of him in forever. Kadarius Toney, Travis Etienne, and Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, there we go. Black Prism again. I thought that they were super rare. I think that they were really rare the year before, but for some reason we've been just getting one in like every box. Nick Chubb, Mac Jones, oh my gosh. Brevin Jordan, Kellen Mond, Chuba Hubbard, Marquise Brown, and Trevor Lawrence again. Jeez, a lot of top-loaded cards right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 top-loaded cards, and we're halfway through. We still have 3 blasters to go. So again, that's sort of why I add like $30, $40 worth of supplies, because I make sure that your cards are all taken care of. Laviska Shenault, Lamar Jackson, Daniel Jones, Najee Harris, Ian Book, top load him, Kadarius Toney, and Sam Ehlinger. Like, I know that the con to doing breaks is obviously you don't get to open it yourself and you don't get that experience yourself, but the awesome pro about it is you're getting teams for a fraction of the cost. So even those that are paying, $10, $15 a team, you're paying that little for $250 worth of product. Aaron, I think you got 14 teams. I was looking at it. You paid like half the cost of what I'm paying for everything, and you're getting half the cards. So it makes sense, right? It makes sense. You're just getting the cards that you care about. Dawson Knox, T.J. Hawkinson, Chris Godwin, Rondale Moore, Jalen Waddle, Davis Mills, and Kirk Cousins. So yeah, that's probably my favorite thing about breaks, though, is like it could get expensive. So could opening this up. If you were to buy this all off of me or off of anyone, you'd be way more down in the hole than doing a break. Even if you have a terrible break where you get 1 or 2 cards, way better off just doing breaks if you only care about certain teams. Ben Roethlisberger, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Waddle, Rashawn Slater, J.C. Horn, Kadarius Toney, and Trey Lance. Dude, it has been forever since I opened up a Trey Lance card as well. And I mean probably like 10 breaks. I'm not even joking. He's who I've been collecting a few guys from this 2021. Started off with Justin Fields. Gave up with him after I saw his performance after like the 3rd week. And then I think it switched to just Trey Lance. So I went from Justin Fields. I really had faith in Justin Fields because I mean, he's a dual threat QB, but he's just not that great. And then it went to Trey Lance because again, dual threat QB, but Trey Lance just got injured, so I still think we haven't seen his potential, but at the same time, I'm almost over Trey Lance as well. I drafted him last year for fantasy and Justin Fields, and long story short, I took last place. And then Mac Jones here. Pro Bowler in his rookie year. Pretty impressive stuff. But I mean, this whole draft class, they've got some decent QBs. Because after Rodgers is gone, then who's the next oldest QB? I don't even know. It's a whole bunch of young guys after Rodgers. All right, I will do those Contenders Blasters next, and then my last and final Prism Blaster. You will never see one of those again in my breaks, unless I somehow find one randomly in the store. And then the Mega. Alrighty. Contenders Blasters, here we go. Justin Herbert, Mark Andrews, Nelson Aguilar, Dak Prescott, Ben Roethlisberger, Randall Cobb, and Derek Carr. Adam Thielen, Nick Chubb, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Cooks, Julio Jones, Joey Bosa. We got Curtis Martin. AJ Brown, Matthew Stafford, Tre'Davious White, Damian Harris, Mike Evans, Tyrann Mathieu, and Darren Waller. Stephon Diggs, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Travis Kelce, Lamar Jackson, Dalvin Cook, and Stephon Diggs. Got a patch here, Marquise Brown, Adam Thielen, Nick Chubb, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Cooks, Julio Jones, and Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore is a patch. Elijah Moore. Myles Garrett, Miles Sanders, Jair, Chris Godwin, Keenan Allen, Corey Davis, and Josh Palmer. All right, that was the first blaster. Here is the second blaster. Oop, Josh Palmer goes in there. Devontae Parker, Joe Burrow, T.Y. Hilton, Antonio Gibson, Derek Carr, Christian McCaffrey, and Frank Reach. Never heard of him. Looks like we have another patch, and they put this one in the second pack. Usually they put either the auto or the patch in the second to last pack, but this one was the second pack. Juju, David Johnson, Derrick Henry, Cooper Kupp, Sam Darnold, Michael Thomas, Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard is the patch here. Taysom Hill, Jerry Jeudy, DK, DJ Chark, DeAndre Hopkins, Tua, and Tom Brady. Amari Cooper, Justin Herbert, Mark Andrews, Nelson Aguilar, Dak Prescott, Ben Roethlisberger. We got Trey Lance and Zach Wilson. Trey Lance and Zach Wilson. Let me check and see who this is. We got Tell and Thomas. So I'm going to have to do a dice roller for this one. This one actually is a decent card to do a dice roller on, because we got two very good QBs. Chase Claypool, Carson Wentz, Terry McLaurin, Aaron Donald, DJ Moore, Alvin Kamara, and Austin Eckler. Randall Cobb, A.J. Brown, Matthew Stafford, Tre'Davious White, Damian Harris, Mike Evans, and Kyle Trask. That's one to top load. Oh my gosh. Alright, bittersweet moment here. Last Prism Blaster. It's sweet because I'm trying to get out of breaking, and it means that I'm making progress. But it's also not sweet because it's a little sad. I remember when I first bought all of these, I spent like $3,000 this one day, because this Walmart that I got these from, this is Walmart one. I got a lot from Target and Walmart, but most of them came from Walmart. The day that I got these, they didn't stock that Walmart in like 3 weeks, and those 3 weeks, every week, they had a shipment of Prism. And it looks like we have a patch, I think, so that's awesome. I saved a patch blaster for last somehow. Not a lot of them have patches, actually. All right, Peyton Manning, Allen Robinson, Jesse Bates, and Shatteris Tattoo Atwell. It's our first laser. Or rookie laser, I should say. Tyler Lockett, and it's our first laser. Bradley Chubb, Miles Sanders, Curtis Martin, so we have a silver, Kyler Murray, T.J. Hawkinson, Got a Trey Lance. Beautiful. Carolina. And it's a rookie. Shi Smith. Always love it when we get extra rookie parallels. So far, this blaster is looking pretty decent. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Such a new top loader that it took me a few seconds to get her open. Myles Gaskin, Marlon Humphrey, Jalen Darden, and Jeremiah Asukamoa. Oof. I mean, as far as the lasers go, not the best lasers for the last blaster to end on, but we'll see who this patch is. And at least we got a patch. And a rookie silver, so at least we're getting a large quantity over quality. Damian Harris, Sam Hubbard, Chaz Surratt, and Kenyon Drake. Our patch is Tony Boselli, Daz Newsome, Brian Burns, PJ11, don't know who it could be. Kyle Pitts, that's not a bad one to get either. He is one of Atlanta's favorite dudes. It's a really good one, actually. One of the top tight ends. All right, last part of the break is this mega. And then that's all she wrote. Can't tell if any of these have a patch in them or not. Actually, I feel like we might be looking at an auto maybe, unless this bottom one is a patch. I don't know. I feel like we're looking at an auto for once, which is crazy because I've had probably 50 Playbook Megas and only 1 or 2 of them have had autos. So I think I'm sort of due for an auto because I only have 4 left too, like what I said. Daniel Jones, Jalen Waddle, Diami Brown, Joe Tyron something, and Rashad Bateman. OBJ, Derwin James Jr., Nico Collins, Oza something, and Darren Hall. Oh, he's a rookie. So he'll get sleeved. Teddy Bridgewater. Ooh, I don't really see this one much. Devonta Smith in motion. That's a nice looking card. He'll get top loaded. Joe Mixon, Nico Collins, and Peyton Turner. We'll see. Is it I think it's an auto. I really do. Yeah, it's an auto. It's not a patch. For once in forever. Finally. Whew, I was going to say, I mean, I've gotten like 50 of these. And I've opened up 50, and only 1 or 2 have been autos. And I only have 3? No, I only have 3 left after this. All right, so we'll go with the back. Daniel Jones. Oop. Mac Jones, okay. Evan Kamara. I feel stupid if this isn't an auto, but I think it is. Aziz Ashulari. Wow. That's the auto that we get, Aziz Ashulari. I mean, better than nothing, but not quite huge name, but like what I said, better than nothing, I guess. I have a thicker top loader for that, so I'll make sure I top load that thing up. All right, I will top load these up real quick. I'll top load that auto up here after the break. I've got some other thick top loaders that aren't much thicker, but they're thicker. So that thing should be protected. And then I will do the dice roller for that card. All right, so Aziz Ashulari is the auto. Wow. Hey, Kyle, no problem. Oh, yeah, you got an awesome card, Kyle. You got a few Trevor Lawrences, dude. And a few Mac Jones. Actually, you didn't do too bad. I've done so many of this break, the same exact break. Haven't gotten a single Mac Jones or Trevor. So that one actually wasn't too bad. This one actually was probably one of my better ones. All right, so what I do here to determine this is if it's side to side, I do left is odd, right is even. Since it's top bottom, I do top is odd, bottom is even. All right, so if it's top, or if it's odd, sorry, then it's going to Trey Lance. If it's even, it goes to Zach Wilson. All right, so I roll one dice, 3, 2, 1, and it is odd. So this is going to Trey Lance. This is going to San Francisco. So I will actually topple this one because this one is a good one. All right, so this is going to San Francisco. All right, so that's how I do that. San Francisco, Trey Lance. All right, thank you all for the break. Hope to see you in the next one or next ones. Like what I said, this is the last format of this one. Actually, this break was pretty good. So, otherwise, I've got like a whole case of selects 2022, and I will have a whole bunch of megas for 2022 select as well. So, I've got a whole case of blasters. Check out my eBay, and if you want to stay in my group, I sell leftover teams for as cheap as I can. Most of the time, a lot less than you can get them on eBay. That does not mean don't bid on them on eBay, because if you win them on eBay and you DM me on Facebook here, I will actually take 13% off at least, and you could pay me less for paying off of eBay as opposed to on eBay, because eBay takes out those fees. So I will save you money if you keep supporting me. All right, so thank you all once again. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care.